Though, because Viscar, he said he wanted to join, and so I wanted to give the instructions for people that want to join but might not know how.
Me and Viscar are grouped right now. We're extremely bored killing an SF.
Well, he should, oh shit, do I already have him on Skype? Oh, no, there's a problem with the call. Derubael's doing battle.
How many people are in sub list?
19.
Oh, that's a shitload.
That's, I guess for this time of night it is a bit.
Earlier today when I was there was 40 people in there. There's a ton.
Yeah. Seb should be a popular place. I honestly don't know why more people don't come here. Like, so many people just go sit at the zone line in Carner's Castle and do nothing, and they could come here and get a group.
Yeah, Carnor's is always packed. Even Howling Stones isn't that busy.
I never hunted in Howling Stones just because it was a PvP server, and the Dark Races had that locked down, so I couldn't ever go to Chardock or Charsis.
Well, the thing now with Chardock, it's always camped. You have to wait hours on the list. Or maybe it just sucks for me because I'm a puller.
You're a Necro. That's the problem. Nobody wants you. No one wants Necros in their group.
It's nothing to do with Necros.
No, I'm,
Puller.
I'm telling you, nobody wants Necros in their group.
You're shooting my hopes and dreams.
I played a Necro. Like, I'm telling you from experience. That's how that shit flies.
Yeah, if we can do HS, that would be awesome. If we can get a group started. Better than nothing.
That's true.
Yeah, if we can find an enchanter, that would be amazing.
Oh my god, that's obnoxious. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. My computer's still in the middle of a fucking full-on heart attack. No, I'm serious, dude. Everything's frozen. And the Skype, like, you know the Skype ringtone sound? I can hear that from here right
Oh. Do you
Yeah.
need to take a few minutes and restart your life?
We'll find out in a second.
Uh-oh, someone responded to my super awesome thread that I don't want to mention the name of because I'm worried people will post spoilers.
No, it looks like we're gonna survive. Maybe.
The blonde bitch with the lizard fetish? Who the hell could be the blonde bitch with the lizard fetish? Oh. Oh. I know who he's talking about. So, Wimplo,
What's up?
now that you have killed Servilius and slain Kazakh Thul and ended the life of the Dracolich, are there any other mobs that you've never got to kill that you are kind of looking forward to being able to kill? Aside from VP, which is obvious.
And Norak.
Oh, you never got any?
No, never did him. I would like to get my epic. I never gotten my epic as a necromancer.
Very nice, very nice. Have you killed Vox and Nagy?
No, never done them.
Oh my god, you gotta kill those two. Although you can't now because they're level 52 and lower.
You can't kill them?
No, once you get to, I think it's at that point. I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
Kunark.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
52.
shortly after
You just
the
can't.
Kunark, they put a cap up to 52 on those, and then you have Talendor and Goronair, which are like replicas of them for the 53 to 60 players.
I know I killed Gornair plenty of times. Lots.
Have you killed Talendor, the Red Dragon in Skyfire?
On this character, no.
But
Um,
you have in general.
yeah, on live I've done it.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Have you
I've
killed
never
Trachanon?
done Trachanon. No, I don't think I've ever killed him.
Gotta kill the poison dragon.
Oh god, you gotta get yourself a mana robe.
I mean, there's plenty of stuff I haven't done. In Vishan's Peak, I never done anything.
Yeah, there's a lot of. I've never raided in Vishan's Peak, to be perfectly honest with you. Like, there's a lot of people that haven't.
I can't wait for Temple of Vishan. I want to do that. Clear it.
TOV is fun.
Yeah, I did some dragons in there, but I never finished everything. I wasn't like in a super high end raid build.
It can be grueling, but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's it's always been fun. Like that's as shitty as an EQ can be. Like if you find a good group of people to do shit with, this game can be absolutely amazingly fun. It's really about who you play with, and if you choose to just solo it and never really play with people, you're missing out on a huge chunk of the game. I know that's not you. I'm just talking in general. I know there are people out there that don't like grouping and don't like being in guilds and just try to do everything on their own. And I just feel those people are missing out on so much.
I would say so far with the P99, the best time I had was pulling that dragon at Sev. That was amazing. I need to make that my highlight for more people can see it.
Yep. If you I know they don't want you to stream things you said live sometimes, but you can do it privately. Does Twitch let you just make highlights normal from the private
That's
streams?
I'm not sure. People said that they're able to view it when it was on private, but once I turned off the stream, people saw it. So I don't know. I'm guessing you can view it. It should be password protected.
Are you sure they didn't have the password? Because somebody already gave me the password.
Really?
Yeah.
It must have been someone from the guild because I don't see how someone else would
Hold
have
on.
it.
I'm gonna send you a tell. Tell me if this is the password.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Somebody already sent me the password. So it's not like super secret knowledge here.
I think I need to change the password. Damn.
I was talking about it earlier and someone's like, "Oh, here it is."
Who sent you the tell? It had to be someone from the guild.
I don't reveal my sources.
Oh, just a little birdie, huh?
That's why people send me things.
Wow. I this whole time I thought it was a secret password. I'm gonna have to change it.
You know what I would do? I would probably change it. Well, you want your guild to know it though, so you can't
Yeah,
change
just
it every day. Um, eh. You know what? To be honest, it was one of your guildies that gave it to me,
okay. Then yeah,
so
it's because
I
I
wouldn't
just
worry.
posted in guild chat.
Yeah, no, it was one of the guildies. Um, I don't know. You know what? The next time you're doing a private stream, if I'm on Skype or online in game, send me a tell or give me a buzz on Skype and let me know, and I'll tell you if I can see it without any passwords.
All right.
And that way I can just let you know right away, and you know I won't be trolling you with the answer.
Because right when you go into my channel, it should ask for a password before it's viewable.
Interesting.
But yeah, me and Viscar are just chopping these dragons down. It's so boring. We're like, the XP seriously is horrible. It's making me miss Chardock even more.
Well, Chardok's the best. Like, you got spoiled on Chardok.
Yeah.
I also put in a week of work of just getting the faction. Man, that sucked. That was
That's why I put I heart Chardok for your quote.
no, not Chardock, Droga.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. Droga. Droga. My bad. But that's why.
Because it seems like if I was doing Chardock, even if we failed 4 times in a row and we get one successful, it's better than this. What I'm doing.
Yep. I concur.
That's another zone I don't like. Droga.
Oh, I don't blame you. I'll never go back to Droga, not even to help somebody.
Well, once I get level 59 and get my pet, my Spectre pet, I'm gonna be farming some stuff in there.
Oh god, Necro Spectre pets are so great. I can't wait for Velius. I'm gonna quit and just fucking play long enough
You
to
want to
get
be
the
a Spectre?
spell that turns me into a Spectre,
Yeah.
and then I'll rejoin the staff. I just need to get that spell because that is just too awesome.
Yeah, it definitely looks cool.
Being a Necro is about as cool as it gets.
I think Necros are the funnest class. I don't see why people don't like them.
Because they think it's a solo class. And so they say, get out of here, go solo. And because a lot of Necros are either lazy or bad or both. And so they don't think Necros can do anything.
What really sucks is doing bosses and you're not able to do any DPS. And seriously, you can't DPS even if you tried. I tried it today.
Well, you're more of a support class than anything else.
Yeah. I'm wondering in Velius if our resistances are a lot better.
Get used to being a helper, like a utility class. Because
Don't
I
tell
mean,
me that.
you can dump mana, you can spot heal, you can mez or root for crowd control, you can res the cleric if the cleric dies, you can do little DPS with some taps and some pet action. The better the pet, the better the DPS. Like, you can do a lot of things, and like, 'cause you're not going to do DPS better than a DPS class. You're just not. You're not going to out DPS a mage. You're not going to out DPS a wizard. And so I'd say stick to the things that you can do better than anyone else, which is you're kind of like the bard of casters. You're a jack of all trades and a master of none.
When do Necro dots stack? If
Necro
any.
dots do stack.
They do not right now.
What do you mean?
He's talking about same lines stacking.
Oh, shit.
Like
I
if
think that's sometime in Velius, to be honest.
It's not. I think that's actually. I think that's Planes of Power.
No, it can't be
Or
that long. It might be Luckland.
it's at least Luckland. It's not Belius.
Because I know people used to do it to me when I played my Necro, and I didn't start him till late Velius.
it sucks that when there's 2 Necros in a raid or a group and you can't cast the same dots. I would like to have a raid mob where 10 Necros can be there and all dotting them to death. That would be awesome. I
Yeah,
want
but I mean,
PS.
also, if the Necros just coordinate with each other, I mean, that's what we used to do when I would raid. The Necros would be like, all right, what are you going to cast? All right, then I'll cast this. Okay, you do that. And that way, no one was wasting mana because we all knew what each other were doing.
Yeah, but that way it's just more mana efficient. But
No, my way is more mana efficient because you're not wasting mana at all.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's more mana efficient when you have other Necros casting their dots, and then you help each other out which ones you're gonna cast. But I want to cast all my dots, every single one of them. Just kill a mob, no problem. Like if all like 10 Necros casted Splurt on one mob, that's a guaranteed dead raid mob.
Yeah, but the game's not designed for 10 Necros to kill a raid mob.
It should be. It should.
As a fellow former Necro, I agree.
This game
Um,
should be centered around Necros.
Gnomes and Necros. And we would come and slay a ranger every day just for Uber Bandit. Bromulus, why did we nerf the mage summon sword procs? My answer would be because shit's classic, but realistically, I have no idea. You'd have to talk to the dev team, put something in the bug form.
Ooh, I'm about to make 500 platinum.
Doing what?
Someone wants me to res them with an EE and give me 500, and it's right at zone line, baby.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. Goves, how about wizards teaming up to group mana burn insta-shot raid mobs? That's also garbage, but if I remember correctly, mana burn's an AA, so we won't be seeing those ever.
Yeah, mana burn wasn't around until Luckland.
So that's my story on them apples. Let's see if this guy's around. Oh, these bitches moved.
What I always thought would be cool is to have like 20 or 30 mages and they all have their epics and just kill raid mobs with it. Just mass kill them.
That's what people used to do on the old VZTZ server. Because our shit was borked, and so they could just literally show up with 6 mages and down anything. I'm going to add Raden to the call. Maybe. Hello, Raden.
Hey, what's up?
Not much. I'm sitting here with Wimplo and Derubael, and I didn't think I had any You're TMO, right?
Yeah, I'm a TMO.
I didn't think I had any other TMO people on my list of contacts, but there you were, and I thought maybe you might just be TMO.
I am.
I have an FE member here, so I try to keep a balance.
Okay.
What's up, Raden?
What's up?
Hello.
Were you in fear earlier this evening?
Yeah. I ate one of the 7 chain gun death touches off CT before. It was pretty funny.
He pulled out his machine gun on you guys.
Yeah.
Is there any chance that the encounter was reset a bunch of times, or was that the same encounter?
That was the same encounter.
Like, he just fired off? Because I didn't even notice them until after the fact. I was spying on your guild chat, and somebody had mentioned the death touches, and I was like, wait a minute. And so I scrolled up, and sure enough, there they were. And me and Derubael were actually trying to piece together why that happened.
It's because his death touch mechanic is broken. It's been broken for 2 patches. What's supposed to happen is when you engage him, he's supposed to start off with an immediate death touch, and then every 45 seconds he lobs out another one
Right.
for every golem and or Dracolich that is up in the zone.
Oh, see, I'm going to have to get you in touch with Electa.
I mean, we've petitioned it a few hundred times, and
Yeah, but if I put you in touch with someone from the dev team, that's much better than petitioning it.
yeah.
I forgot to tell you about the bug with floating and casting spells. I get interrupted like over 1,000 times because of floating.
Is it
Just
because of
people run into
floating,
you.
or is it because you didn't completely stop moving from
No,
running?
let's say I'm real high up in the air, and I'm floating all by myself, and then I'm trying to cast a spell while I'm floating down. I cast a spell, and it just doesn't work.
Hmm.
It'll keep on interrupting, and it'll do it like 10 times until I finally get close to the floor. Then finally, the spell will work.
Do you drop like pretty quickly?
No, it's slow. It's just a slow float down,
Hmm.
and that's a true bug I've had since I've had Dead Man Floating.
I've never heard that before from anyone.
I've gotten it on stream, so I'll show you proof. It happens to me all the time.
I see, I see, I see.
But that's just a minor bug I think should be fixed. There's a couple.
Well, that put in the bug form because people are going to have to look into that. The CT thing, I feel, is an easy fix. That something just needs to be undone from a couple patches ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was nuts.
Yeah. I mean, we're all set to go, and then when you lose a quarter of your raid like instantaneously, it's not good.
Remember, they were saying something about that right when you guys pulled them. You guys died or something.
7 death touches in
Yeah,
succession. Bam, 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 bam.
It was actually 9.
and I think that's when we got them.
That was really bad. That was brutal.
I don't think this time was very scary. The last time though, last week's CT raid, that was crazy. I don't know what happened there, but we were getting killed left and right.
I know what happened there. I've seen enough fraps to know what happened at the last CT encounter.
I try to watch my.
Sirken, I'm gonna restart real quick. So give me 5 minutes and you can call me back.
All right, buddy. Send me just log back into Skype and send me a text saying
Yeah,
you're ready, and I'll
for
call
sure,
you.
for sure. I'll be back.
But I tried to watch my Twitch again, and it didn't really show anything except people running around with trains.
Well, hold on one second. I'm gonna try to add two more nights to my stream.
That was my first CT raid, so I thought that was the normal. I thought training was like the whole object of it.
No,
Just
that was
epic
a
build.
clusterfuck of bad. What ended up happening was TMO and Forceful Entry, IB, whatever, both groups ended up setting up very close to each other on the north wall. TMO was killing some mobs. One of those mobs at some point, let me boot Derubael real quick. One of those mobs at some point feared Xena, a barbarian warrior, and that sent Xena with a clear as day link dead tag next to the name, walking away because it was feared. And because Forceful Entry was a stone's throw away, she was walked into that camp. As soon as the link dead tag disappears, she turns around, re-engages the mob that was chasing her. The only time she backs up is when one of the phobos summon her. She backs out of the center of the phobo to get a view because you can't see your target when you're inside of it. So she has to back up to be able to hit the target again. At some point, from the angle of the fraps I saw, off in my 2 o'clock, which would be slightly southwest, I guess, of North Wall, you see a shit ton of mobs slaughter somebody in a black robe or a dark blue robe. It's hard to tell because they're far away. And then the mobs ping pong onto somebody else, and then they ping pong onto Xena, and then they ping pong onto Ploctor, because Ploctor was low health aggro because he just got rezzed. And we lost Raden. And then your guild got wiped too. Wait, did we just get Raiden back?
Yeah, my internet's being weird. I don't know what's
That's
up.
okay. And that is why Forceful Entry died. And that is also why nobody was suspended for that train. The fraps didn't show who actually brought it, and I'm not going to suspend somebody because aggro got ping-ponged onto them by somebody else, and they were repositioned by a mob fearing them. Like it wasn't malicious, it wasn't intentional, it was just a shitty clusterfuck of nonsense.
The
Sound
price
like
of
some
doing
bad.
business.
If the fraps would have shown who actually had the ton of mobs, I could have suspended that person. But nobody could tell me who it was for certain, and nobody had fraps showing it. And I mean, the person that everyone was clamoring to be suspended was the Xena person. That's why I kept using that person's name. And I mean, that fraps clearly shows that that person did not train. And so I wasn't going to suspend them. Like, I know people get crazy and tempers go and emotions get high when that stuff goes on. And everybody wants, a public hanging, someone to pay for the crimes. And sometimes that's just not the way the world works.
But we
But
must find justice. We must.
I know. Your guild has a full set of lawyers on retainer. Don't worry. I had to deal with them. I had to deal with both your guys' lawyers and then TMO's lawyers last week.
It's like, but someone must be accounted for. Someone.
That's kind of how it is. Like, someone must pay. And so that's how that is.
Well, shit happens, I guess.
Raiden, do you remember me saying that nobody is allowed on the roofs or the ledges in VP?
Yeah, no one's allowed on the roofs of the ledge of VP. Why?
Do you
Who's up there?
remember? Nobody. Do you remember what I said would happen if people did that?
Hell to pay, I believe. I'm paraphrasing though.
I didn't actually say what it would be though, right? I didn't be like, this will be a ban.
Yeah.
I don't think I said what I would do. I think I just promised bad things would happen.
Yeah.
Because we had an incident on the red server where some people were up there, and I don't know the complete story yet, but from what I've heard, a staff member told them, don't fucking kill things up here. I don't care if you hang out, but don't kill things up here. And then as soon as he logged off, they pulled, I believe, Silverwing and killed him up there. And so, I mean, they should be in trouble. If they directly did what a staff member told them not to do moments after he said not to do it, they need to be suspended for that.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to make sure I didn't say, like, it would be permabans, because I want to try to keep the same punishments for the same things.
I don't think anyone's broken that rule on blue, so I'm not sure what
No, you guys have been good on blue since then.
Yeah. Now, we're not supposed to be up there at all, right? Not even to, like, CR or anything like that.
Right. I told
Correct.
the staff member to inform the guild they're not even supposed to hang out.
Yeah.
Like, they shouldn't even know what it feels like to be up there from this point. But, I mean, the big argument was, well, it's a way for us to avoid being trained. And my counter argument is, you're supposed to have to deal with getting trained in VP. So, I mean, on live, you had to actually clear that zone, and those things repop fast as hell on live. Less than a minute. I don't remember the exact time, but it was less than a minute repop on those mobs. Like, you had to move.
Yeah.
And that doesn't work the same way here, and pathing is still fucked up. And
Actually got worse after they supposedly fixed it.
recently?
Yeah, not this patch, but the patch before. They had a pathing fix for VP, and it got worse. Things like now, like get stuck in the lava. They go through walls more. It's
If I
just,
was in VP, would you be able to show me, recreate it? Not tonight,
No, because I'm
but
not. I'm not 100% sure how exactly, but it gets done. But
is it in the front there?
yeah, up in the front, like the mobs, like will actually, and also like weird things where like to reset, they'll path even further, like down and then turn around. It's so weird.
Interesting.
Like you know that little like ledge out to the left of the zone in where like people normally buff up.
Yes.
If you pull a mob at a like some angle, like on the bridge, it will run. It will actually
Oh,
like
what the?
walk down back onto the pad, down to that little spot, and then turn around and walk back to where it's supposed to go. Sometimes.
I see. I see.
And
That
up by Nexona, if you like path that weirdly, it will get back onto that. I guess like the tracks that they normally path on, and it will walk towards the Nexona pad, then walk back out to where it's supposed to go.
See, that's insane. It's supposed to. I've seen the pathing nodes for VP, and it's supposed to take the most easiest, directest path, and it sounds like it's almost trying to hit like as many nodes as possible before it goes back to where its
Yeah,
starting point is.
we had a I think Drush gate on us right after the patch, and what it did instead of like the fixes so they'll go back to their home after they gate.
Yeah,
After he gated, he walked down to where we were fighting him, and then walked back up to his spawn point.
that is stupid.
I
That is
know.
just stupid. Oh, god damn
It
it.
was actually pretty funny because we got a single pull on the bridge afterwards. It took that long to get down.
The dev team is going to hate me because every time I talk to them, I just complain to them.
You know what? How they can remove this work? Just release Velios so no one's in there.
Just because TMO won't be in there doesn't mean nobody will be in there.
We'll show up for Fardar and that's it. That's all they need to care about.
Oh my god, this server's so lucky I don't run that guild. I still wouldn't let people in VP.
When I pulled
Yeah.
that dragon in Emerald Jungle, there was nobody there. No one from TMO. They must.
He was probably early in window when he popped.
Seb was pretty early.
Yeah, because once it gets late, people start camping out there.
There was a couple trackers that went there, but they would be there for like an hour or two, and then they would leave.
Ah, gotcha.
And then I got lucky. Someone logged off like an hour before from TMO, and then when he topped, they were still gone. I was thinking that they were gonna jump him. I just sent my pet in right away and just started running for my life.
Oh. Yeah, if you can get lucky if things pop early in window because there's generally not going to be as many people there and they're not going to be as ready for it. Like I honestly didn't think, well, first of all, for fear, I didn't think TMO was going to wipe to Kazakh. I'm assuming you guys engaged too early because, or rather you guys rushed it because you saw FE and IB kind of starting to
Yeah,
build up.
we don't do Draco first anymore because we'll just get leapfrogged.
Right,
And,
right.
I do work for people.
For sure. And then you guys had a messy ass wipe. And then FE, I don't think FE and IB expected that at all because it looked like they started leaving.
No, I think they logged out just to not be in zone because they came back like instantly.
I feel like it wasn't instantly, but maybe you were in the thick of it, so maybe you know it better than I do.
I know the truth what happened, but I don't think I'm supposed to say. But I
Well,
just know we got him. We got him. Important
it's all
part.
right. I don't want to get you in trouble. So, but yeah, it did look like they sent out a late bat signal or a second bat signal on my end. And yeah, and then they engaged, and I thought they were going to wipe because the whole zone aggroed them, but it didn't.
Because he only DT'd once. Thanks, CT. Thanks.
But 7 times? He death touched 7? That's a lot. I thought you'd just do 1.
Well, it's supposed to be, like Raden said, one every 45 seconds for each Golem and
Yeah,
Draco.
zone wide without discrimination. Just any mob, any player in zone can get hit. It's the way it used to be. Now it's anyone at his feet, he just rapid fires it out. I don't.
That's rough. Yeah, I thought FE was gonna wipe. I did not think you guys were gonna.
We shouldn't have
all.
wiped. It was just silly.
No, not you guys. FE. I didn't think you guys were gonna wipe. I thought maybe because it looked like you rushed it. It looked like you engaged too soon, in my opinion. But when I saw the whole zone converge on forceful entry and IB, I thought they were done. And
But how did you know that raid was going on? What
because there's
lets you know?
people in guilds that tell me when things pop.
We've got spies everywhere. We're the fucking staff. We always know what's going on.
I have people, and I seriously have people in just about every guild that tell me what's going on.
Because like when stuff pops, like within 2 minutes, it's either dead or people are already there forming to kill it.
Well, guilds know because they track that shit like 20. If it's in window, they're tracking it 24 hours until it pops. But I know I don't track things. I know because people tell me.
And you can look at the spawn timers.
Yes, but I'm really bad at that. Like the only time I really do that is when Derubael asks me to look something up for him.
Yeah. Which is not very often, by the way. That's what I keep. Everyone always says, like, oh, Daru's here, the mob's gonna spawn soon. Like, no. I have no idea when anything's gonna spawn.
Oh, raining on people's dreams. Sorry.
Sirken's always ruining my fun.
Somebody snuck another petition in there after I cleared it. They're so good at that.
Those bastards. But he put in the petition, then he went offline. It was like 10 minutes ago.
He probably did a who all GM and no one came up.
Yeah, it's probably true.
Are you able to read players' chat or guild chat, anything like that?
I can read certain types of chat, yeah.
That's pretty cool. You can see what's going on, all the drama.
I have hot buttons that put me in each guild.
Oh my god, I need to do that.
It's really the
Why
best
haven't
thing.
I done that yet?
I don't know.
I've just been typing it out every time.
But I have one for BDA, I have one for Taken, I have Divinity, I have one to clear me from all guilds. I have one for Europa, one for Forceful Entry, one for Inglorious Bastards, one for TMO, and one for Rapture. So.
Now that's a petition that I like, Sirken. I am okay with that petition.
Best petition ever. Screenshotted.
Well, yeah, I'm sure you've seen some crazy petitions that are just stupid as fuck.
Oh, dude, I've seen petitions that would just have you laughing your ass off. They're so stupid.
But they're being serious, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, really needing help.
Well, the best ones are when people rage about something. Like, not really when they're asking for help, just when they're so infuriatingly pissed off and they want to blame the staff. Like, I love petitions that start off with, you fucking pieces of shit. Those are usually
Oh my god, those
favorites.
are the best. Those are the fucking best.
Because it's like, you know it's going to be good. You just know it.
I don't know if you saw this one, but there was some guy who was mad because I don't even know what he did. He lost an item or he screwed up a turn-in. And he put in a petition about it, and I sent him a tell, and I was like, dude, there's nothing that I can do. You need to put in a petition on the forum. Like, I can't do anything in-game. And he immediately sent me a tell back that was like, fuck you, I need this done right now. and I was just like, I can't do anything for you. I literally cannot do anything. And he just started sending in petitions that was like, Derubael sucks ass, like, fuck you guys, like, and just filled up the petition queue with it.
But you can't ban someone for saying stuff like that? That's pretty messed up.
Well, we
That seems like a
can,
penalty or something. Like 1 day at least.
we can, but he sent in like 3 petitions, and I was like, listen, just fucking cut this shit out. I don't know. I guess I just talked him down and let it go. Like that's the thing, is that if somebody's really pissed off and frustrated, I'm too nice, I guess. Sirken, I can hear Sirken like fuming over there, like, why didn't you ban this person? But
You gotta lay down the law. You say, for every letter that you send me in your arrogant tone, I'm gonna delay Velios another week.
Ah, penalty, penalty to everybody.
well, what I ended up doing is I ended up sending him a tell, and I was like, listen, you need to calm down or you're gonna get a ban. And he was like, okay, I'm done.
Anybody have an enchanter that wants in Chardock AoE? We just need one. Just one.
Oh, these kids and their enchanters.
We need enchanters, man. It's like there's not enough, but it's also super late.
Oh, geez.
I just want to get my level. I end up going to. What time is it in the USA? It is 1:50 a.m. in the Pacific Coast Standard.
Yeah, fuck you. It's 10 to 4 in Chicago.
It's 4:50 where I am.
Oh, Sebeka. I fuck this guy's name up all the time. I had it for a while. For like 4 weeks, I was saying it right. And then I overthought it.
Mm-hmm.
Sebeka. It's one of those.
Yeah, I'm looking. I don't see no enchanters wanting in.
Look at all these people, not including the Alaskan or Hawaiian time zones. It is not 4:20 in Denver. Shut up.
It's always 4:20 in Denver.
What gets me so mad is when you're looking for players like enchanters or wizards. They're all roleplay or anonymous. And
I know
it's-
Alithia would probably have his eyes bleed right now for me mentioning this, but is there any way we can get the LFG tool turned on? Because that would be helpful for the new people.
That's not classic at all.
I mean, it came within 4 years of the game being out, regardless of expansion. The server's been out for, 4 years.
That's not how we do things here.
The what tool does Alethea want?
Alithia wants nothing.
I'm sorry. What tool would break Alethea's heart if we put it in, because it's not
The LFG tool,
Gotcha.
so people could find groups.
Right.
what are the chances I get into Chardock AoE and the group disbands? Of course.
Pretty good.
What are the chances there?
Somebody had a good idea. Sebeka said you should do like a Who All Europa, because they are the prominent European Hour Guild. That might be your best bet for finding Chardock AoE type people.
Well, tomorrow I'm gonna just wake up at like 5 in the morning, and I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna be up all day. I'm gonna get a monster and everything. It should take me only 1 full day to get level 60.
You do not understand how horrible 59 is, buddy.
It is the worst.
I had a friend do it about 2 days ago, and he said he got level 60 in 10 pulls.
Is the XP bonus still on?
Yes, but we're not 100% sure if it's at 20 or 50.
Still, that's too much.
Yeah, I know 54 was really bad. I know 59 will make you want to kill yourself.
54 is worse because you still have 5 more levels to go when you're done with that one. At least 59, there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
That's true. That is true. But I mean, hell, the light at the end of 54 is just being out of 54.
Yeah, I'm just fucking pissed now. I've been waiting all day for this, and this happens. It seriously happens to me like 3 or 4 times already. It's been about 3 or 4 times.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah, well, there's actually people in Seb.
There's actually quite a few people in Seb.
There's like 6, and
Oh, you're right.
I don't understand why Seb is not as popular. I don't understand why people would rather sit looking for group at the Carner zone line
Yeah.
instead of come here and
that
start
bothers me.
killing shit.
Well, I mean, we've talked about this before. It's because the frogs are fucked up. There's too many C-Invis up top.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
So what? Clear your way to the camp like you're supposed to.
Yeah, but what if you need a replacement?
Then you gotta clear your way to the entrance.
It's too much work. I'll just stay in Carners.
Shit is classic.
Alright, I'm going to bed. I'm not in a good mood now.
I'm sorry, Wimplo.
What did
you
we
guys
do, Wimplo, to put him in a bad mood?
Yeah.
Where did
I'll
this
see you
dude
guys
come
later.
from, Wimplo? What did we do?
It's not us, it's his AoE group. They just let him in and then it broke up.
You could ding me 60 instantly. That'll be cool. I'll make me happy.
I don't even think he has the access to do that.
Alright, I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Alright, bye, buddy. Oh, poor Wimplo. He's not pleased. He's not pleased at all.
I'd be mad. I'd be furious.
Hmm.
When I was doing my warrior to 60, it was brutal. Brutal.
He's
I
had
just gave up and started soloing at the entrance to KC.
He's had some pretty shitty luck with the Chardock groups, but I mean, at the end of the day, he's still getting to level in the Chardock
He's
groups.
still making
Yeah.
more XP than anybody else.
Right. If he was not, like, he wouldn't even be close to 58 if he wasn't in those Chardock groups. But it's okay, Wimplo, you will get there. You're sucking on the best XP in the game. Even bad nights, big picture-wise, I promise you're coming out on top.
Even bad nights are good nights. Comparatively.
So, I'm following a group of 3 girls through Subalus. I kind of feel like a creepy stalker, but they know I'm here, so not as much.
I figured out what was wrong with fucking Skype always dropping and all that shit. That is fixed.
I'm assuming your router had AIDS.
No, it was actually nothing to do with my router. I actually had a weird Windows file that shouldn't have been opening. That I had to go in and fucking take out.
Windows AIDS.
It was Windows AIDS, yeah.
So I was right.
So you
Wasn't
were kinda
Skype
right.
AIDS though. Or
Oh,
router
I
AIDS.
said
It was
router
Windows
AIDS.
AIDS.
Gotcha.
That
To be specific.
I had the right disease and the wrong patient.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any high-end spots to AE Kite as a bard to 60?
Yes.
What do you think?
Burning
Burning
Woods.
Woods.
Alright, that's pretty unanimous.
Watch out for Gullerback.
Watch out for Gullerback.
And other people in the zone.
Nah, forget them. Pedestrians have the right of way unless they're in the way.
Yeah, TMO just runs their trains over everybody.
What about
Doubt.
Raptors and Timorous Deep?
That's not as
That's
good.
for druids.
It's okay.
That's for druids.
Yeah, that's druids and wizards.
And Necros.
And necros. I know you like those raptors.
I never played a bard.
That's probably why you don't have carpal tunnel.
It's alright, the petition queue will get it to me.
Yeah, I know, right?
Should probably take advantage of this XP bonus. I haven't been playing except a raid for like 2 weeks.
I
Oh
have
my
not,
god.
Oh god. I have not played in months, and I logged in my character and played the last few days.
Not me. I don't need no stinking XP bonus to make me log in.
See, I tried to talk Sirken into making a group of level 1s with the rest of the staff. And fucking running them around and killing shit. But he
I
can't
made a
play that much.
I said you guys could do it, I just wouldn't.
I think he's using that as an excuse because he doesn't want to play EQ.
Oh Jesus.
I mean, it's really hard coming off
Back
GM powers to like the normal game. It's just not fun when you can't run super fast.
It is if that's what you want to do. Like if you just want to play EQ, it won't bother you not having the superpowers. But I don't play it like I'm not playing with any kind of competitiveness, you know, like I'm not raiding, I'm not trying to get dragons. I have a level 30 something who pretty much sits in like one or two zones and LFGs. And if I get a group within 10 or 15 minutes, I'll play until that group dies, and if not, I'll go back to goddamn petitions. But I haven't logged in since a couple months before the DOS shit from July.
What I did to as my play around, like, cause I'm done leveling after my warrior. I was just burnt out. So what I did for fun is I made a level 1 monk and got it an epic, and it's like all twinked out.
You're an asshole. You told me about that. You told me that's what you were going to stream was the Super Twink Monk.
Yeah, I streamed it for a little while. A bunch of new games came out for not computers, so I've been playing them. I'm actually playing one right now.
Oh, Jesus.
What have you been getting into?
I've been playing the new Pokemon game.
Ah, you guys and your Pokemon.
Quick Fingers like took a siesta from EQ just to play this.
Yeah, I know. He said it was because there was no competition.
Lies.
Yeah,
But
he
okay.
had to go catch them all. That's what he's doing. Oh, well. What can you do? Can't do anything. You can follow 3 girls and a lizard through Sibilis. Oh. Alright, kids. I'm going to call it. I'm tired. I'm going to go to bed.
All right. Night, Sirken.
Right on, buddy.
Derubael, Raden, thank you very much for joining. Everyone else, www.project1999.org is where you go to get all the information you need to play on this wonderful free server. It is free forever. There is no pay to win. There's no like station store. We don't allow RMT. We will ban you if we catch you doing it. Server is currently in Kunark with Velius on the way. We see over 1,000 concurrent players every night. We currently have an XP bonus in place, so there is no better time to start. The XP bonus is either 50 or 20% right now. I don't know. At some point it's going to 20, and then it will go back up to 50 on November 18th for the closing of the EQ Max server. If you're a player on the EQ Max server, you should get started over here. Unless you want to spend the last couple weeks with your friends, I understand. But then you and your friends should just come over here. Let's see. If Raden's going to stream his monk, he's going to do it at twitch.tv/RadenP99.
Mm-hmm.
And I stream right here at twitch.tv/SirkenP99. Thank you guys for listening and watching and hanging out. Also, we did hit over 500 followers tonight. So I will have information about the first giveaway.
Is
I
that
don't
the
know.
envelope that you use as a mouse pad?
Yes, my autograph mouse pad will be going out as a gift.
Such a good gift.
It's a pretty good gift. It
And
is.
Whose contact info is in there, Sirken?
Zach from Comcast.
Zach from Comcast.
So you can call Zach from Comcast and just check on him. But I will autograph it. I will date it. It will be the most authentic piece of P99 merchandise on the planet Earth.
Is staff eligible for your contest?
Yeah, fuck it.
Awesome.
If
Awesome.
you,
I want to call Zach from Comcast so bad.
as long as you are a follower of this here fine stream, you are eligible for the contest.
This is
Sounds
good news.
awesome.
I'm ecstatic about this.
Well, I'm happy that you're happy. Just to give some of you that have stayed till the end of the credits a heads up, you can probably expect a very, very hard EQ trivia question. My trivia questions are not stupid shit. Nobody will be able to make a macro for this answer. I guarantee it.
Or Google it.
You could probably Google it. That might be the only way you'll find out the answer, to be
What's
honest.
it's something you can't Google?
Well, everything's Googleable.
I don't know.
They published EQ Atlas, like
I'll
all
try
the
and I'll
lore in
try
the
and come up
world.
with something. I'll try and come up with something you can't Google.
You're just gonna make up your own lore and be like,
Yeah.
here, use this.
Who did Inaruk kill in the year 4021?
This is the thing now. That's alright, we're rewriting history over here on P99.
We can do that.
On our version, Interrupt wins.
We have that. We have that ability. Kazakh Fuel didn't die. All that stuff. Fuck Varant. They don't know what they're doing.
Sounds classic.
Where are the frog
That
locks?
actually is classic.
When Sirken hits 1,000 viewers, he's gonna make Raden a frog lock forever.
No, but I did say I would give away Kuvani at 1,000 followers, so we'll see if she's still cool with. She was never really cool with that, but we'll see if we can get her on board.
That's okay. She doesn't need to be cool with it.
I feel like she's little, so we could just drive to a pit and knock her out, put her in a bag, mail her to the winner.
Yeah.
Boom, she wakes
Yeah.
up, and
Sounds legit.
it sounds good. I think that would work.
It's doable. It's definitely doable. I know a guy, actually.
And this is the part where I legally need to excuse myself.
Yes, it absolutely is.
Yeah. On that note, I think we're all just about done. So.
Goodbye, listeners.
All right.
Thanks for joining us.
Oh, Uncas wants Derubael to know he loves you for making them into boats.
I love you too, Uncas. Thanks for tuning in.
Absolutely.
Twitch.tv/SirkenP99, Project99.org.
That's two separate links, but you get the picture.
You got the picture. We're good. We can outro.
We can outro.
Not that Sirken has a fucking outro.
No, I do now. It's just it involves people that aren't here.
Gotcha.
You know what I need?
What's the outro, Sirken?
It's just a motionless, soundless picture.
Gotcha.
But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to have Smetty make me like credits.
A fucking yes. Oh my god, yes.
And so
We need this.
the only problem is I'm going to need like a couple different versions based on who shows up.
That's fine. Why don't we just do one version with everybody who potentially could be here?
Because then everybody's gonna want to be here every single time.
That would be a problem.
Yes. That would be an issue for me.
That would be an issue.
All right.
All right.
Also,
See you later, buddy.
last note, if you haven't clicked the follow button, click the goddamn follow button, people.
What are you waiting for?
You can't lose by hitting the follow button.
You don't lose.
You can only win.
You can only fucking win. Viscar, Orange PVC, Goves 34, Meccan, Bromulus, Leah, Sebica, Kimberly, Goves, I think I already said you, Suds, Pine 1234, Crazy Knight, Raden, and Suds again. Thanks for hanging out this long, but this is truly the end of the stream now. So, we will see you guys next time.
Goodbye.
Bye, everybody. So everybody say bye.
Bye.
Already did. Fuck you guys.